Hi guys, this is actually mostly for my students, so if it doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. But we're going to be focusing on Breath of Fire for singing. So this is something that I have my students do prior to vocalizing. And also I use it personally for when I am just, tanking up too much in my breath when I'm working on a piece or something of that nature. This helps me reset my idea of how easy it is to just breathe and sing through the phrase. So the reasons that we do this, I'm going to reference my little notes. Engaging your support structure before you stand and sing. Feeling the support of your obliques and your rhomboids. So we probably have covered this, but your obliques are on the sides of your stomach here. I want you to think about mostly the activity from the back side. That's going to give you the most structure as far as what we're going for. So engage those, and you'll feel that as you sit here and you do this for a long period of time, you'll start feeling this turn on more and more and more. And your rhomboids are the muscles between your shoulder blades that allow you to have nice posture without getting your shoulders up. You can engage those and they'll come down, and it'll also keep your back straighter and your chest nice and lifted. Not, I don't want you like over expanding your chest. So a nice posture with your back supported through your rhomboids and those obliques. Then you're also going to feel the energy coming from your pelvic floor. Now, when we breathe in and out in this specific exercise, we're going to just use that pelvic floor energy to bring the breath in and to exhale it out. So it's going to look like this when you start doing it. Now, you'll see this is moving here, which is fine, but it's coming from right above my pubic bone, that energy. So then we're going to make sure that we breathe in and out at the same pace. We can start slow and build up, but just making sure that the inhale and the exhale is the same length. One of the reasons why we want to do this is because so often when we're singing, we feel like we've got to get the breath, capture the breath, control the breath, tank the breath. What this is really letting us do before we start singing is feel that kind of relaxed control we can have over our breath, and that sensation of dropping into the breath that feels so good. So when you just drop in and then you can sing, and it's not a big deal because you're allowing the breath to flow naturally rather than controlling it. So that's what I love this exercise for. So make sure the pacing is the right way. Note to keep your neck in alignment. We've spoken probably about the front of your neck being something that can allow us to keep our neck in better posture. So often with computers, we hunch forward a lot like this, and so these muscles are overdeveloped. So this very subtle muscle in the front of the throat, which we don't really work a lot, if you just think of engaging it, energizing it backwards a little bit from the front, this will all elongate here and you'll feel a better structure. I don't want you to feel like you're pulling it back. I just want you to feel that sensation of the front of your neck being what draws your chin back or what pulls you into that greater alignment. But it's energy, it's not gripping. So use this sensation. I personally, during Breath of Fire, like to have my eyes closed a lot because I can feel that sensation better. Also, especially as you get the pace going faster and faster, this zygomatic arch lift that we've spoken about, this will really help you as far as getting more space in your nose, which is going to allow this breath to be easier. So some people start finding the zygomatic lift by smiling. That's fine. I just, we don't always smile when we're singing. So I like to just have this concept of at least this zygomatic lift here. it will also, you can also try maybe opening your eyes wider, whatever it is, but just start feeling this zygomatic lift. This exercise will really show you the benefits of this zygomatic lift, especially as you start going fast in your pacing. You're going to want to have more space in your nose to get that faster and faster. So, just look out for that sensation as well. Okay, so now let's get going with this. So I'm going to focus more on making sure that my obliques are turned on, that my neck is in alignment, that my rhomboids are engaged in a very peaceful way. And then I'm going to use right above my pubic bone, that little muscle group that's going to allow me to inhale and exhale. And I'll do this slowly. If you have trouble breathing in and out through your nose at first, you can do dog breath. You stick your tongue out and you go, it has the same effect. But I would personally like you to do this through your nose if you can, especially for that sensation of that zygomatic lift. Okay, so let's get going. So through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Now it's fine that you see my stomach moving around. Again, making sure that the energy is coming from your pelvic floor. Other stuff might happen. You want to try to keep this lifted as much as possible, but the rest of it can move as it needs to. Now let's go a little faster. Now let's pick up the pace even more. So keep on playing with that pace, going faster as you can, and try to do it for long stretches of time. If you can do it for a minute, that's great. If you can do it for 2 or 3 minutes, that's wonderful. Pause as you need to. Whenever you pause to reset, have a few just very normal breaths. So if I'm doing Breath of Fire, I exhale all the way and then I just breathe normally for a little bit. So thanks for being a good student, watching this, and you'll be super ready for your lesson, so we don't have to go into depth on this again. But yeah, ask me any questions as you have them. You can either post them on this blog or just write them down so that way we make sure to cover them in your lesson. All right, have a great day, and thanks so much for watching.